welcome to High Life Radio. I'm here with the lovely host, Miss Tiffany Lynn.
Hey.
I'm Miss Bonafide B, and I'm here with Chicago's very own comedian L.
What's happening, y'all, man? Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Shout out to the studio audience.
Right. Hey.
More cowbell.
Right, cowbell. Can we get some more cowbell?
More cowbell, man. I'm excited. I love Intellectual Radio. Obviously, we got a show on Monday mornings, Becoming Dateable, hosted by Eva Ruwe, here on Intellectual Radio. Come on, slide on in here at iHeartMedia Station.
Absolutely.
Exciting stuff. So what's up? What did you guys drag me out the house for tonight?
So look, I got to get into my week. Well, I got to tell y'all about my week, but first we're going to learn a little bit about L, and then I'll get into my crazy week. Right. I got to tell y'all about. But L, give us a little introduction to you. You are hilarious. I think everybody in Chicago probably knows who you are, because every time I meet somebody, I don't know how we get in the conversation, but your name always comes up. In a good way.
Before comedy, I was a porn star. So
I thought so. I thought that happened.
There's a lot of meat ministry stories out there. Goodness. No, I'm joking. I did not film my exploits. Discretion is always key.
Somebody got put it on you somewhere. You better be nice.
There's a few. No, I don't have to be nice. They can leak the footage. It's cool. I'm proud. I'm proud. Yeah. Comedy ain't the only thing I'm good at. Come all the way up. They'll be like, "Dang, fam, that's how you get out." Like, yeah. Why you think they always move me in? Anyway.
Oh my
God. This is food and shelter.
Drink
me.
a cup of tea, baby.
Yes.
Scream that.
Get you some free rent.
Homeboy know what I'm talking about. He ain't never been homeless. I can tell.
We're not gonna talk about him.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's right. Okay, so enough of the meat ministry jokes. But no, I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm also an actor. Shout out to the Harold Washington Cultural Center, Jimmy Tillman, Boaz McGee. We just did King of the Policy. We had a nice little week run over there at the Harold Washington. And then our upcoming now is Sunny Grands, which is going to be at the Jones Jones College Prep now, downtown. So that's going to be dope, March 31st. Then I'm filming my show, The Internet's Undefeated. Shout out to Raouf Salim and the team over there. We got a black-owned TV studio over in the South Shore area. It's dope. Like, we got 2 jumbotrons. Like, I'm flexing on everybody. Like, there's a lot of people they got shows and stuff, but they don't got a jumbotron. I have a jumbotron.
Right.
Wow. I see myself 30 feet high, so cutting up.
Well, we got to be invited for.
Can we get VIP on that show?
No, we're definitely gonna have you guys on the show. Like you guys are definitely gonna come on the show.
Definitely.
And we are. All I'm doing is there's so much. The internet gives us as comedians. It gives us material hourly. By the minute, it's material just happening right there in front of your face. So I just do a weekly show where I just run through it. Like, I ran through the whole Grammys, and my question is Rihanna pregnant? I just want to know. Like,
yeah, I was one of them pictures were like Photoshop.
No,
they've been photoshopping Rihanna pictures for the last year.
No, but she was juicy,
but that's how it happens. Like, when she was younger, she was thinner, and then as you get older and start rolling till your 30s and all that, you start getting that
weight don't fall off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about all of it. We talk about everything. Kevin Hart being drunk at the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, did y'all see that?
I had so many things to talk about.
I literally thought it was a kid. Everybody thought it was a kid. I thought it was a kid.
It was Kevin Hart, and he was in all his glow. And the thing I love about Kevin is Kevin takes no L's. Right. No matter what happens, it's not a loss for Kevin. It's a lesson for Kevin. He has a wonderful message about it. Hey, listen, chick tried to get him for $10 million. Like, yo, I'm going to tell your wife and tell the whole world that you hit me and my girl in Vegas. He was like, yo, I got to get in front of this people. I didn't make good decisions, people. Not for those 10 M's. If she'd have said 100 racks, he'd have been like, shorty, take that.
I don't even think he would have. I think he still would have been like, hey, I'm sorry. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I just wouldn't give up the money.
I'm not. Listen, let me tell you.
You're just going to find out today.
I'm fake famous now. But in the event that I ever get real famous and somebody tries to pull it with me, trust me, my old lady knew I was a thought long before I got rich. So you are not going to ruin anything.
Secrets.
Yeah, you're not going to ruin anything. She knew it was coming.
Wow.
That is too much.
Jokes.
As long as you had the disclosure up front, you good.
I'm just joking.
You be like, remember back when I had told you?
Yeah, after that first Rolls Royce was that Wraith. Well, after I bought the Wraith, it was gonna be more women. Yeah. I'm 3 Wraiths in. I'm pretty sure you know what's going on.
Have you not caught on yet to the situation?
Jokes. I'm just joking.
So, like, where did you get your start? Like, how long have you been doing comedy? Like, the people just when you grown up telling you like,
or was you just a funny kid?
Complicated story. So I fresh out of high school. I jumped off the porch early. Fresh out of high school. Damon Weems used to have a room called TNT, the Comedy Hook. Mm-hmm. It was in Lansing, Illinois. We go out there. This is when like D-Ray, Leon Rogers, Corey Holcomb.
Shout out Leon, that's my big bro.
Oh man, look, listen, that's my man's, like for real, it's my homie. And so like we would see these guys, Marcus Combs, all these guys this is 1998, I want to say.
Okay.
And so I jumped off into the game, but at the same time, I was still like, I play the organ at church, so I'm a musician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Definitely. So
wow, fun fact of the night. We would have never guessed that.
Yeah, I'm a musician. I really do play. I'm decent. God bless it.
It's like that scary stuff where it's like dun dun.
No, I don't play
like when the parody get into the word, you be
not like the
carrying on.
Organ. I mean, that's a pipe organ. I play like the organ that makes you cry and like take off your clothes and be like, God told me to give you this monkey.
Oh my!
No, you didn't.
I play that good. I'm good enough to get an alto to tell me yes. God wants a yes. So I was still like playing in church, and I was really, really deep in the ministry at the time, because low key they were trying to groom me to be like a youth pastor or a pastor. I was like my pastor's right hand man at the time. Mm-hmm. So it was a conflict of interest of me being in clubs every night and then being in church and stuff. I was young. I was like 18 years old. So I was like, I'll pull away from the game. So I pulled away from the game. Fast forward some years later, 2012, 2013. I'm like, yo, I got the itch. I need to get back out here. So when I got back out there, that's when I started picking up all these stage plays as well as different shows, and I was back to acting and back in front of the screen again, because I'm a music producer, I'm a songwriter. I wanted my career to be behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to be famous for real. I never want to be famous for real. That's why you see the hashtag fake famous. Because famous people don't really get to kick it like they want to. Like, they got to have security. They got to have,
You're right.
And you just always got to watch what you're doing.
You got to watch what you're doing. And you can't say what you want to say. And I just realized, you know what? I'm going to always maintain a level of fake famousness. So I can tell y'all, you can't take anything from me. Like, if I crack a gay joke or a transgender joke and you get mad at me, guess what? I can sell weed. Be mad if you want, Hollywood. I'm going to sell weed, and I'll be okay. So,
wow. So you came out of Hillcrest, what, in 98? Class of 98?
97.
97, okay.
Class of 97. You went to Hillcrest?
I did not.
Oh, okay. You said that like
Hillcrest.
Well, I went to school in the south suburbs. I was at Eisenhower, class of 2000.
Oh, okay. Y'all was still really close to the city.
Girl, me too, baby.
Yeah, we holding on to these 30s. We holding on to these 30s. He in his 40s.
No.
I
just turned 39. I got one more year.
We gotta give him that one.
Holding on.
Gotta give him that good year.
But my 40s is gonna be lit. Like, you gotta understand, by the time 40s hit, I'm gonna be like rich as hell, and I like have somebody make vegetables taste tasty for me. Cause right now I can't make the vegetables taste good. Like, I'm not gonna eat that.
Right, salt and pepper ain't hitting it. Like, it is even seasoned salt can't even do it.
No.
I'm like,
you just gotta load it up with a whole bunch of butter. That's it. Just
there we go.
Like, it's kind of defeating the purpose to put a whole bunch of butter on the vegetables. Like, I got a few vegetarian homies, and we just gang bang. Like, nah, fam, I'm not like meat life G. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Find me a steak, bro.
If you're cooking vegetables, it's not going to be nutritious anyway.
F your asparagus, fam. F it.
Oh my God. Speaking of meat, though, I need to say something. When you said that, I was like, I have got to say this. There is a new restaurant. You guys everybody got to try. It's called Black Rock Bar and Grill in Naperville. I know that's way out in the boonies.
I thought you were going to say something about Truth Italian.
Well, I'm going to say something. I'm getting there.
Because I was nodding like, yeah.
I'm getting
wait
there.
a minute, Naperville. No,
I'm getting there.
No.
What do you think about
you gotta pack a bag and get a hotel for the night.
Yeah.
You're traveling all the way out there to eat.
No, I'm telling you guys, got to go there. Like Black Rock Bar and Grill. They bring this steak out. Okay, I paid like $20-something for the steak.
Mm-hmm.
Big old steak, big old thick steak. Okay, like I just bought it from the dang grocery store.
Was it tender?
And was able to afford it. Steak. Let me tell you, they bring it out on this almost 800-degree Black Rock like platform, right? You cook it on this thing yourself. You cook it on there. You take the slice, you cook it however you want it. Ain't no chef messing it up for you. That's why it's so cheap. Because one of my friends was like, "Oh wait, I gotta pay for them to cook it." So
if you get sick because you undercook it, that's your problem.
Well, it comes a little bit cooked already, so because they can't do that.
Mm-mm.
But I don't like mine bloody. I don't know. I like mine medium. I don't know about you guys, but literally,
hey fam, pay attention. This is how they talk about us when we're not around. Like I want some hot meat,
Well, I don't like mine super well done. I like it.
Right. I need
medium well.
Like maybe in a relationship, maybe not.
I need a little pink in the middle. I'm just saying.
Cowbell. Her boyfriend's light skinned. Her husband's he's light skinned.
He's light skinned.
That was a light skinned jab.
Actually, he's not light skinned.
Oh, okay.
He's a little bit more on the caramel side. What am I in?
I don't know. Aren't you like you know what? See the guessing game.
Don't start.
Let's talk about Brandy for a minute because everybody be asking, "What are you?"
Yes.
Let's tell them what you are, Brandy. Come on, girl. Tell them what you are.
I'm a woman.
We know that.
Oh my God.
We really know that.
Here we go.
Start from the top.
Right. Is there Cherokee Indian in your family?
Oh my goodness. Well, that's gonna take up the whole hour.
Come on.
Well,
DNA.com.
My father is 100% Mexican.
There it is.
He a brother though, because he married my mother, which is a sister though. So if you know what that means, my mother is Creole.
Oh, there it is.
And there it is, folks.
And for people that don't know what a Creole is, that's French.
Louisiana Bayou burial draws.
So I kind of have the best of a few worlds.
Absolutely.
You know.
You got Aztec in you and witch doctor.
Well, hey.
I'm full-fledged witch
Lucky
doctor.
for anyone that has ever been around me, I've never had to do any black magic.
Not yet. Y'all beware.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my ex and her mama did hella black magic on me.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Probably so. But you're still living, so it's not that bad.
No, I was good to her. But I think they were just mad that I left. Like, I'm not going to take this off you. Okay, how fine you are. I'm out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the misconception with relationships, if you think about it. Like, you could have the finest person, the most prettiest person. If they have a bad attitude and they're just not meeting the bar, it's like, I don't care how good you look, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
That just makes it go down.
But some people just stay, because they like nice to look at. But look what you're dealing with.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's hard to leave. I'm not gonna say it was easy to leave. I'm out of here.
You was scared. You ain't even want to turn your back. You ain't know what's gonna happen.
I was doing the R&B fingers. Like, come on, you're not gonna stop me, shorty. You're not gonna stop me. All right, well, I'm out there.
And she just let you leave.
Yeah.
She ain't even care.
Yeah. She apologized like 10 years later. Like, I was immature and.
Well, why you leave?
Cause that was shorty. You don't talk to me like that. Like
how was she talking to you?
Crazy. Like I just literally no. You gotta understand. I come from my background is I learned how to tune my mama out at 10 years old. I've been tuning with anytime a woman's voice gives above a certain decibel, I don't hear you. And if it happens on multiple occasions, I've left you already in my head. I just haven't moved around yet. Physically moved around yet. But you only get so many times your decibel level get here. Hey, shorty, listen, let me help you out. You don't want to do that.
That's just a mechanism for people that's short.
I'm tall though. I mean, I'm not tall.
I'm saying she's talking to you.
Oh yeah,
that
she
because
was
she was trying to intimidate you, and you looking down at her like a chihuahua. Like, really?
You know what? See, there you go. We probably could have worked it out, but my pride was in there. This is before I had some weight on me. I was all shoulders and dick, and it was just like, hey Earl, how many dicks we got tonight? 1, 2. That's it.
Speaking of,
what
about that Black China video?
Oh, so I didn't see it. I didn't actually physically see it, and I don't want to see it. But I heard that she don't know what she's doing.
Oh my!
No, she knows what she's doing.
Okay.
She was disappointing on purpose. Totally disappointing on purpose.
Really?
Yeah, it was just like
publicity stunt.
So you would go ahead and put one of them videos out with her.
Who, with Black China?
Y'all would not. You wouldn't get famous.
I'm sorry,
off of that.
I don't think she's cute.
Like now her popularity
she looks weird
level
to me.
Her popularity level didn't went down. Like she had this. Everybody was like Black China, and that's like who?
No, they definitely know her name now.
Yeah,
like,
they do, but it's not in a good way.
For 48 hours straight, Black China's name broke the internet.
Right,
but not in a good way.
Doesn't matter. All of her sponsors,
like if you
all of her
get put out there,
and the ones that wanted to sponsor her, they jumped down. They put that bread up. It worked for her. Like you gotta remember, Kim Kardashian's sex tape was horrible.
Terrible.
It was horrible.
And look what happened. Like
what's with that?
She built up a $200-300 million empire for her family off of horrible
acting,
off of horrible meat management. That's what
barely anybody even talks about anymore. They bring it up here and there, but it's not there.
It's not even worth bringing up.
Like probably don't even bother her no more. So
it didn't bother her then. It didn't bother her then.
It really didn't.
She
because
was like,
her reaction in the video was very dull. So it must have not been bothering.
Didn't bother her then. She was like, "Oh, Ray J." Oh,
exactly.
Oh, Ray J. Ray J was giving her all 45 inches of meat, and she was just like, "Oh, Ray J, this is amazing, Ray J. I love you, Ray.
It's great.
It's
I've
great.
been run up in 1,000,001 times.
Right.
Ain't nothing in real life, but you're great.
You're amazing, Ray."
Wow.
Ray was like, "Yo." He was so self-centered, he didn't even realize it. He was just like, "Yeah, I'm the greatest."
I'm the greatest.
But he was though, because Kim was the most beautiful chick in the game that didn't nobody know.
Right.
That was the thing. Nobody knew her. And he put her on. So basically, Ray J's meat should have publishing to everything.
True that.
He should get a percentage of every Kardashian anything for life.
True that.
That's just my thought.
I agree.
True that. Can I tell you guys about my week? Because I have had an emotional last week. All fun and games and boo and this and that, like crazy ass week.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it. What happened?
So my husband and my daughter's birthday's on Valentine's Day. Okay, got that out the way or whatever.
My old lady birthday is on Valentine's Day too. Hey, sorry, happy birthday.
Right,
belated.
So
happy belated birthday.
You know, my daughter got it. She turned 6, so she got to have a birthday party. And I said, "Where you want to have your birthday party at?" I thought it'd be something small because she's so laid back. No, she want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Now, mind you, I ain't been to Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm trying to figure out how she knew Chuck E. Cheese because I don't remember bringing her to Chuck E. Cheese. I done threw away Chuck E. Cheese years ago when people was fist fighting in Chuck E. Cheese. Okay,
they still fist fighting and worse.
Okay, and I know. Let me tell my story because let me tell you something. I was like, you know what? Okay, cool. We're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese. It's a Saturday. I'm like, God, oh Lord, help us! It's a Saturday. There's gonna be millions of birthday parties. We go to the one in Orland. Something else in Orland might be a little bit more classy people. Whatever.
Not at all.
Okay, no. Yeah, no. We get there. I did find a table, because we didn't have an official birthday party there. It was just me and some family and all that, bringing their kids. I found a table, no problem. Of course, it costs $100 to get 2 pizzas and some damn tokens, which ain't even tokens no more, by the way.
And that's not even real pizza.
Actually, it tastes way better now than it's like Little Caesars pizza.
Pizza.
But you got to eat the Little Caesars pizza within the 5 minutes of you being in the car.
My mom was like, there's a Little Caesars across the street right here. Can I just go grab a pizza, put it in some Ziploc bags and bring it in here? My mom was like, we ain't paying no $25 for a pepperoni pizza. We can go across the street and get a $5 pizza. I was like,
$5 holla.
Okay.
So she already done snuck some goodies in there already. My mom is the true OG.
I would be doing that too.
I'm sneaking in desserts and stuff. My mom's sneaking in all kind of stuff. So anyway, they don't have tokens. They have a game card now, that put points on it, which I'm like, you give a 4, because my youngest is 4. You give him a game card, he's going to lose it, right?
Right.
So sure enough, we're sitting at this table. There's a game right next to us, and he wants to play it the whole time. It's this game that all these kids like, Subway Surf. Yeah, I'm sure kids
Subway
know.
Surfer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's playing it, put his card up. This kid comes and swipes his card. And I said, oh hell no, we ain't about, me, I got all out. We ain't
so
about
you
to do
seen
this.
The kid
swipe my baby's card. He runs off. Okay, so my husband's standing in line trying to get more tickets. I walk up in line and I'm like screaming like, oh, this kid, see, this is why I don't mess with Chuck E. Cheese.
See, that kid when they got that
their kids, like they just got this is a babysitter for the kids. That's all it is. These kids, because you can have alcohol in Chuck E. Cheese now. They got alcohol.
Let's go to Chuck E.
Cheese.
You know why they did that?
Wait, bring your own bottle?
No, they serve beer and wine.
Oh, girl, they've been doing that.
I didn't know that.
Really? I didn't know that.
At least for the last
but you know why?
5, 6 years.
That's why I know.
I've always wanted to have a big building with a Chuck E. Cheese, a barbershop, a hair salon, and like a Harold's Chicken there. And a daycare center, so like all the single moms and the single dads can meet each other and make bad decisions all over again.
Well, there we go.
Chuck E. Cheese is facilitating
so the
bad
kids gonna be
decisions.
running wild in Chuck E. Cheese while everybody mingling and everything.
Yes.
But I turned into one of them parents, the one who was gonna fist fight another parent, because I said, you ain't about to steal my son's $20 game card.
Actually,
Right.
You not about to
he
do
would have
that.
ran off. So you wasn't right on his heels, because I would have been right behind him, like, excuse me.
Well, I had little ones
Thank
at the
you.
table, so I like couldn't leave them. Like I was still waiting for people to come, so I couldn't leave my little ones at the table. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So I saw my husband and he's standing in line. It's a long old line. There's like 3 people working, trying to get refund or get more cards or whatever.
Like Walmart.
So finally, my older daughter comes back. I'm running up to my husband. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm about to snap. Ooh. So the manager's like, oh my god, and there's police all over. I noticed at least five police in there.
Because they like single moms too.
Obviously, because they was sure walking around peeping. I know they were. I'm sure.
You know, it does be a lot of police up in the Chuck E. Cheese.
I had a situation with one of my exes years ago, and I didn't listen. I don't believe in hitting women or choking them. I might shake the hell out of you, but I don't believe in hitting you or choking you. But she was like being extra, and she called the police when we got home. And the police came, and after they put me in cuffs, I hear the police officer like, so, you don't need to be dealing with guys like this. You should call me.
Yeah, they do that. They do that. They prey on the weak.
You preying on domestic situations?
I mean, I can't lie. I've gotten out a couple tickets back in the day. But, sure enough, though, we ended up getting our card refunded, so I didn't have to go beat a ass. But sure enough, I walk in the parking lot because my husband ended up taking the kids because he had to take my niece came back to the house. But I walked to the car by myself, and these 2 moms were fighting in the parking lot over a parking spot.
What?
Over a parking spot.
On Harlem?
On Harlem, girl, yes.
That's terrible.
And 159th.
Chuck E. Cheese is not popping like that to be fighting over a parking spot. I'm sorry.
Spot respect.
Man.
Whoop that tree.
Okay. So let me tell you about my next story. I want to give a shout out to all my Black friends. Let me tell you how you let me down.
Black Panther.
Let me tell you. So tell me why. I don't watch a lot of TV, and I've been really busy, so I haven't been able to keep up. This whole time, I'm thinking the Black Panther movie is about the organization. So I'm getting messages.
That's very white of you.
I know.
Very, very Caucasian of you.
I am. I'm getting messages from my friends like, girl, we going to the movie. You coming? We dressing up. And I'm thinking, why the hell are they asking me to come to the movie with them and they dressing up? Like, I don't know, I ain't coming. They're going to look at me like,
you got to support the movie.
I'm like, are y'all setting me up or what? I'm like, no, I'll wait.
I advise all my Black people not to bring their white friends, spouses, significant others, half children, any of that to Black Panther until after the opening weekend.
Well, whatever. I was going to go.
But had I known it was just a Marvel movie with the all-Black cast, I would have went. I was just feeling intimidated, like, dang, they are setting me up. My friends are calling me, wanting me to go to this Black Panther movie with them. They want to dress up and they have me tag along. What am I going to dress up? I can't dress up. So you guys are going to have me out there blind and all, walking into this, like, theater room. Like, y'all setting me up. No.
Yeah, no, your black friends are horrible people. Try to set you up to like
and
that.
I said, why would they not be like, clear it up? Well, they must have known. Maybe they didn't know that I didn't know.
It'd be different.
They couldn't have known that you thought it was about the Black Panther movement. It was only every other, like, third commercial on Facebook.
Tiffany don't watch TV.
No, I don't pay attention.
I'm talking about Facebook and Instagram. It popped up what pops up in your timeline.
But even then, like, I just scroll past. I don't even pay attention. Like, I literally, like, was so busy. I told you, like I had the birthday parties. I had a trip to St. Louis. My brother passed away. I had so much going on that I wasn't even paying attention.
Got you.
And I feel bad. I'm sorry, y'all, because I totally would have came out and supported. I totally would not.
It's not
no. You did right.
I feel horrible.
And you did right, because now you can go and nobody thinks you're the shooter. Because
exactly.
Because I specifically myself personally said, hey, listen, they're white people. Not white, W-H-I-T-E. It was W-Y-T, people, P-E-E-P-O. They're white people. We are watching you with extreme prejudice. There will not be any mass shootings. Do not send Brett or Jared. If we see any New Balances, if we see any khaki pants, if we see any polos tucked in, we will extreme parent.
They on that fila now. That is hilarious.
We will not tolerate any shootings in any movie theaters of Black Panther.
I feel better now. Yes. I feel better now because I felt bad that I'm like, oh my God, I didn't go support all my friends and
you're good.
Everybody.
It was a setup. They was gonna be wearing African garb. What was you gonna wear? That's colonizer clothes?
They were like, oh, we're dressing up, and I'm like, what? Wait a minute, you inviting me?
So you thought everybody was gonna have on their black leather and black?
You dressing up, and I'm just like, because I ain't gonna dress up. What am I gonna dress up as? What?
White Panther, the Pink Panther.
What's that one white lady name that tried to pass off as a black lady?
Oh my God!
Actually, she was mixed.
O'Leal or something.
She ain't damn.
She wasn't mixed.
Her name? Come on. The white
Rachel
Dolezal or whatever.
She had a French last name. That's hilarious.
Oh well, sorry, Rachel.
We are not sorry, Rachel.
I'm gonna put a weave in my head real quick.
Rachel, you are just as silly as men trying to identify as women. You are just. I identify as black. Listen, you need to cut it out, lady. Cut it completely out.
See, comedian L, you could do that.
I can do that
because you fake famous.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it for you guys because everybody's gonna be like, "Don't have him on anymore. He hates gays." No, I don't. I don't hate anybody. I just think it's silly that you want to wear dresses and you have a whole 12 inches. I'm not going
to waste.
Hey, they probably just wanted to swing and have free
ass gay men. I'm like, dang, why are you gay? Oh my God! I'm
now,
so
Tiffany,
sad.
Can I try to change them?
Can I tell y'all a story?
Oh, go ahead.
Years ago, I needed, extra. I'm a hustler, so I've worked all types of jobs and hustles. It was like, yo, we need somebody extra security cats. You could be security over at the spot called the Biology Bar. Don't know if y'all remember the Biology Bar.
That sounds like something from back in the day.
Yeah, like on Weed Street or whatever. So, I'm like, all right, cool. Not knowing they hazing me. They like, yo, your first day, you're going to work the Monday night events. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, I know about Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, Tuesday. All right. I didn't even think to question what Monday night event was. Monday night was the drag queen night.
Wow.
I saw like a 6'5" Aaliyah, a 6'3" Toni Braxton. I literally was like guarding the dressing room at one point, and I seen this guy tuck at least 17 inches behind his back, and I was like,
17.
Hold on. He put it up in his booty crack.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm like,
it up all up in
I didn't know how to feel about this because I was jealous, I was mad, I was definitely like highly upset that they had me working this night, and even more highly upset they had me work in the dressing room. Who needs to secure the dressing room? They're changing.
Right.
Ain't nobody going
They were completely hazing me, and when I saw that, I quit right there. I'm like,
okay, so this is my question.
Yes.
What if some of them started fighting in there? Was you gonna let them fight?
Hell yeah, I was gonna let them fight.
You wasn't gonna jump in there and break it
No,
out?
I'm not. Let me explain something to you. First of all, these were all linebacker sized men. There were no regular size men. Drag queens don't come in regular size.
So basically,
drag queens come in giant size, like King Xerxes from 300. Like, I've never seen a little drag queen. I don't know if you ever seen one. I've never seen one. They're all very large men who are highly disappointing to their fathers if they had them. Like, yo, you should have been in the NFL or the NBA, bro. You are 7 feet tall and size 15 pumps. None of this math adds up. So with that being said, no, I'm not getting in between. First of all, I'm not getting in between any 6'5" and above men fighting. Period. I'm only 6 feet. I'm definitely not.
What about actual women? 6'5" women fight. Layla Ali and who else?
First of all, Layla, you said Layla Ali. I know she can swing. I'm not getting. I'm not going to accidentally get knocked out and be on World Star. World Star. That's the worst thing in the world to get knocked out by a 6'5" Aaliyah. It's not going to work out for me. So I would not have gotten involved in that. Plus, they think they're women, which means they're not sane. So, and with the strength of men, and they think they're on their menstrual cycle.
Damn, that's a combination.
This is all bad. I'm not getting involved. Not going to do it. I'm sorry. So I quit right there. I didn't even get any money or nothing. I was like, nah, I can't do it. They was like, come on, fam. We just messing with you. I'm like, no, I don't like any of you. I don't trust your character. You guys are bad people. I'm out.
They was punking you. Ashton was about to jump out.
I looked around for cameras. There were no cameras. Thank God back then. This was like 2000, 2001. So I don't know. It was horrible. Yeah, so
there's that.
Yeah, you gotta ask questions when people ask you to work for them. You just like
on a Monday.
Right.
I need to, at least on a Monday. You need to know that's a very off night. Why would you need so much security on an off night like Monday? Not gonna do it anymore.
Wow. So my last thing, I got to bring this up because I cried today, y'all. I didn't even know if I could make it today because I was so upset.
Should I sing some Marvin Sapp right now?
You might need to.
Never would have.
Just about the student loans.
Let me tell you all about my tax return. I don't even want to talk
about them, boy.
Here we go.
I got 5 kids, okay? This is the first year that I actually claimed all of them and was like, oh, I'm getting a good tax return, baby.
Happy Taxmas.
Hey, my due date was today. I'm like waiting because, because of this whole Trump thing, I had to wait to the end of the month to get my tax return. I usually get at the beginning of the month, but all this, they had to hold it for people with EIC and additional tax credit. So today comes, I ain't getting nothing. Everybody's posting, oh, my due date was today. I got my taxes. Woo woo. So I'm like, cool. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting. I'm like, something ain't right. So I go on the IRS website and it says tax related to your account or something related to your account offset due to child support or something. And I'm thinking, I don't owe no child support. If anything, I'm owed child support.
Right.
So what is going on? There's a number you can call, right? I call the number.
Obviously.
Right. Because I'm freaking out. Because, it's tax time. What we do? We
like,
freak
where's
out.
my money?
Right. Where's my money? I'm one of those. I'm one of those. Yes.
It's my money and I want it now.
I want it now. Especially this year because I'm like, I'm getting a big tax. So I'm taking my kids to Disneyland or Disney World. So not Disneyland.
You was spending money you ain't even have. Like, I'm going to
Disney World, not land.
Okay. I'm going to show them the world. Okay. Yes, I'm getting all my bills paid because I'm starting this new job on Monday. So I want to set up a clean.
Spend the money you ain't got. Like, I'm about to get some money in a couple weeks.
I turned into one of those people. I'm taking my people out this weekend. We getting bottles. We getting a VIP. All that. Okay, in my mind. Okay, I'm making a list. I call the number and say, you got to offset because you owe the U.S. Department of Education and they just took your whole dang tax. Every single dollar.
Quit playing.
Now, mind you, I checked they didn't have my right address. So I used to have a payment plan, like a deferred plan set up. I didn't know that it ran out and they didn't have my right address. So they were not sending me the notifications. It was going to a different address.
You know what I think?
Girl, I cried.
I think after so long, they need to just forget it. If you ain't got paid for that student loan in 20 years, well, see, in your case.
But the thing is, it's like, it wasn't even like that much.
My money.
Like,
I
get it. It's a
Sally Mae.
I get it. It's a business.
You're not Sally Mae though.
If I was
Sally Mae got more money.
If I was Sally Mae, I'd be like, "Hey, Sally Mae needs his money, baby.
Right.
I need my money, baby. What you doing? You out there balling with my money, baby?
Right. You
You took all the kids to Chuck E. Cheese with my money,
baby.
Disney
World with my money.
You think you're going to Disney World with my money,
your
baby?
Your friends out in VIP popping bottles.
Oh, you think you Jay-Z now? You gold bottles with my money, baby?
Sally Mae, good now.
Not sure enough what I was gonna do.
Sally Mae needs my money, baby.
Right. I was hurt, y'all. I was hurt. I totally forgot because like I said, I got so much going on. I forgot that my arrangement that I had made had already ran out and I had to make another arrangement. Had I made another arrangement, this wouldn't be happening. But because they sent my notifications to the wrong address, I didn't know.
Wow.
But
I don't know what I would be doing right now.
For anybody though who had this happen, I'll have you know, be about to be back on top in a minute. You can file for a hardship and get your tax return money back, baby. And guess what? That's what Tiffany Lynn is doing because I'm gonna get mine.
What? You can do that?
I'm gonna file for that hardship and I'm getting mine right back. I'm gonna set up a payment plan, pay them a little money, have them cancel the offset so the IRS can send me my money back. Yes.
All right,
so
Cardi B.
If anybody had that, I researched it. For 3 hours, I researched how to get my money back.
You
and
make
I found
sure
a
you
way.
tag me when that happens. I want to see.
I'm tagging everybody.
Because they already got the money. I want to see if they actually give it back.
You acting a dang fool. You can be like, oh yeah, that girl had her damn tax money come back. Because look at her now. Look at
so what's the turnaround time on that?
Well, it'll probably be like a month because I gotta wait for them to send me the actual letter.
You know the IRS is not about to.
No, it ain't about the IRS no more though. The U.S. Department of Education is gonna handle my check.
Oh,
yes, and I researched it. Oh, girl, I Googled that. So, oh God, we can't talk about that. So,
yeah. So,
I like to
keep up. Yeah. She had to. It's like she got
look. We gonna scratch.
Earl was like, so how you? She was like, no, fam. No, fam. No. You can't talk about that.
They might be looking.
I'll tell you, the feds is watching. I'll be fresh as hell.
Oh my goodness.
But you can go online and look and see what it takes to get it, and hit me up if you need some help.
That's like going to the aid office.
$29.95. Tiffany got you. She got you.
Tiffany Lynn got you.
And when y'all see me popping bottles and getting crunk in the next month, you're going to know what happened. I don't got to tag nobody. You're going to know what happened.
She got that tax money back.
I'm going to be off in Jamaica somewhere smoking that good stuff. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, she got that money back.
That's smoking the good stuff. That's hilarious. In Jamaica. Like, I don't like smoking. I never like smoking.
I don't either. I honestly
I never like blunts because I feel like I don't like the idea of watching one of the homies roll a blunt, lick it, and then light it. I'm like, yo, fam, I know that you buy all your underwear out the gas station. I don't trust. I know
over there on Stony when they over there selling them bean pies.
Yeah, I know.
Socks and gloves
I know you like going to lockdowns and paying strippers so you can do nasty stuff to them. I'm not gonna smoke with you, fam.
No,
I'm just not gonna do it. So I never understood how cats would just walk up into a cipher of cats they don't know, like, yo, pass the blunt, G. You know?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm the same way. And not only that, when I did smoke though, it tweaked me out so hard that I'm thinking, how the heck do people function on this?
But how do they keep on pulling and smoking and smoking and smoking? Like, what?
You need to take your weed via gummy bears and cookies and brownies and things like that. That's the best.
Secondhand?
That's the best way. No. Just via treats. Mm-hmm. Treat
it's
weed.
Different that way because I'm like, I can't function.
It's even stronger.
I'm like, I did it one time for pain because I was in so much pain, and they were like, "Oh, this will help you."
It will
help you. No, it didn't. It made it worse. Like,
you smoked or did you eat it?
No, I smoked.
You need to eat it.
And then it was like doom. The pain was like doom. Like,
your head was about to bust.
I was like, oh my God, this pain is 10 times worse. Like, what? Where's my Vicodin? Wait, I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. I gotta get my
be knocked out.
You need to eat your weed. Your weed should be edible. And
I'm good on that.
But why is it
just
different,
give me some drink? I'm good.
Because it goes directly into your system. Like, and you don't need much. And then there's no smell to it, so your kids don't know that you're a pothead.
So what happened if your kids get to the cookies?
Then you just need to keep them home from school that day.
You gotta learn how to keep them away from
you have to listen, your brownies and your treats need to be away from the children.
Like in your underwear.
But like you keep them in the bedroom, then the kids come in like, well, I'm sleepy. And then they come lay down and like, oh, some cookies. And they eat the cookies.
No, that's not how that works. You keep them in like your underwear drawer, like she said. Your kid's not gonna go through your drawers drawer. You know what I'm saying? When you got your meat print hanging out your couch.
I got a safe in my room. So I put my stuff in my safe. Same. I got a big old safe.
With the gun and the money.
I don't know about all that. Maybe a little bit, but.
Well,
your name is Tiffany Lynn. I'm pretty sure you're a card carrier member.
I'm not actually, but I am going to get one though. I am going to get one. I said that I am.
Well, I got one.
I'm scared of guns, though. I think we talked about that before. I'm scared of guns, but
my girl is scared of guns too, but she wants to do ghetto, like hood, neighborhood, family feud fights. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a West Side thing, but I'm from the South Side. We shoot people, so I don't believe in neighborhood fist fights. Like somebody threatens me, I'm strapped, and like we gonna have an issue? Because if I see you again unannounced, trust me, I'm gonna let Irene talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
I did have a pink beauty at one point, but that was like back in the day when I was like a teenager. But I've had so many people die by the gun that at this point, like I'm actually traumatized. I'm really traumatized.
Yeah. You should. That's why you should have one, so you don't die by the gun.
Yeah, I mean I have mace, but honestly, I guess that's not gonna help.
Your mace isn't faster than bullets. You need to have.
I'm so worried. Like, what if I pull it out? They're gonna be like, "Oh, you going to jail?"
If you pull it out, you better be ready to use it.
But I'm white. I know. So
yeah, like
I can make a story up, and I'm real smart. I could make a story up.
That is the time when your white privilege should kick all the way in. Like, you know what?
But even then, I couldn't even fathom and think about the fact that I just took somebody's life. But then again, I guess
the only way you pulling your gun out is if you fear for yours.
That's it.
And if I have to pull it out, I'm using it. You not
my grandmother taught me. I'm saying, like, what you say, you use it. If you have to
pull it out, you use it.
But then what if I kill somebody and it turns out they didn't have a gun, they had like mace or something? Like,
you know, the laws are so laws are so messed up.
I'll never be able to live with myself.
You shouldn't. You should listen. Trust me. You will know when it's time to pull it out.
Yeah.
And when to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, that's just one of those things. That's one of those things. So since we're on the subject. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there was a recent school shooting,
right?
That your people did.
Yeah, can't lie about that.
Like everybody's like, we need more gun control. Like, no, you just need metal detectors. All the black schools have them.
I said the same thing.
Like our white people so afraid of being looked at.
I walked in
the wrong way.
Was it Joliet Central for a basketball game? They ran my ID. And we went through a metal detector.
Wow.
To get into a basketball game.
Yeah.
Joliet West had the metal detectors and ran my ID to get into a basketball game. Why can they afford it, but none of these, like I live in Romeoville. Why do we not have a dang
afford it.
medical detector?
It's the stigma that comes with metal detectors. And you feel like, oh my God, we shouldn't, like, hey, listen, they're white people again. Right. Just get you some metal detectors, and you won't have to worry about the outcast kid Brett or whatever his name is with the bowl cut shooting up everybody.
Because I was thinking about like in the elementary school, I'm like when I go to like parent teacher conference, I'm like analyzing the door. Like, okay, they got to save. No, they don't. They have a little window in their door. Anybody could bust that out. Like you could lock it. Okay, they could lock it.
Look at you plotting already.
Put your hand in there and unlock it and get to my kid.
Tiffany is clearly
like, why do we not have steel doors or something?
That's like something off a movie.
I be analyzing everything.
I know you do.
That's
good. You got to be observing that.
You have to. One of my guys asked me he just asked me last night. He had picked up a pair of scissors and he was like, "Yo, am I messed up because I'm trying to figure out how to use these scissors as a weapon?" I was like, "Nah, you're just a man, and you've already. Here's two things that you did that you didn't know you were doing, and you just realized you were doing. You had something in your hands like, oh, this is a weapon. I could use this to take down so and so and so and so. There's 5 other men in this room. You've sized us up and figured out how to take us down already. That is just a man instinct. You're not screwed up, bro. Your testosterone is just working. Mm-hmm. That's it, and that's all. You're good.
Wow.
You're good."
So I want to know. We're gonna switch gears because I know time is dwindling down.
Of the essence.
I want to hear like one of the most funniest things that ever happened to you. Like you're the comedian. We know that.
Sophomore year of high school.
Like, go ahead. Let's hear about it.
Sophomore year of high school, I met this girl, right? Well, I've been seeing the girl. She was cute or whatever, but I never said nothing to her. This is around the time I found out that women or girls talk more about sex than boys did. I thought we were the ones that like bragged about our sexual things and exploits, what have you. This is when I found out that girls were like, "Yo, he's got a nice he's got nice meat and it leans, and you should try him. So this girl walks up on me one day. This cute chick I've been like seeing in school, sophomore year of high school. She walks up on me like, "Yo, I heard you could do it," and I was like, "Do what?" Because again, I'm a sophomore in high school. Right. I'm not knowing girls are talking like that. Like, what?
Shoot a free throw?
Do what? Like, yeah, right. I got hella game. Like, I'll ball your boyfriend up. She's like, I don't have a boyfriend, and I'm talking about do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can.
That's when they go the second, like the two thing, like do it.
Right. You got double. She was like, do it. And I was like, hey, where you hear that from? She was like, so and so told me. I was like, word.
So it wasn't true.
No, it was true. I mean, cause I definitely laid long ministry to her. So I was like, what? I was just shocked.
Sophomore year?
Sophomore year. Like,
oh boy, I don't want to think about sophomore year.
Sophomore year of high school, like you have the equipment and it just never goes down. So I didn't even know what I was doing. It just never goes down. You're sophomore. You're 16 years old. Right. It just never goes down. I don't know, but maybe that's just me. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, okay, that's what's up. I didn't think she would have told you about that. So she's like, come by my house, like, you know what I'm saying? Saturday morning, early, like 7. I'm like, 7? She's like, yeah, 7. Come by early. So I'm like, all right, cool. So
now, what grade was she in?
Listen, I didn't ask any more questions. I'm there at this girl's crib at 7 a.m.
I worked for the CTA. She was getting on that bus early at 3:30.
Who knows, right? So I get to the crib. Her brother is there playing video games with her little brother. He comes to the door, and I'm like,
at 7 o'clock in the morning. The details. Older, younger brother?
He's older. He's older. He's an older brother. So which means he did not care about his little sister being a whore. And he was like, yo, she's in the back. Like,
dang.
What? Right. You know what I'm saying?
He gave you directions and everything. To the left on the corner right there. Exactly. Go across the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The room right after the bathroom to the right. So I'm like, all right, cool. He goes to playing video games. They're like playing Duck Hunt or something.
I still got that to this day, by the way.
Super Nintendo, right? So I'm like, I go in there, me and Shorty like immediately get right to it, right?
Just like Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the like
before her grandma came home, or mama.
Expeditiously, it's going down. So like, if you can imagine, like the bed is in the corner of the room, kitty corner to the door. Right.
Okay.
So we are going at it, right? And I'm talking about like going at it completely. All of a sudden, I hear like walking, like real fast walking, like, but it's like it's stuttered. So I think like it's a cane and 2 feet. It's a cane and 2 feet.
Oh my God.
So her grandfather comes to the door. He opens the door. She jumps up. Mind you, we are butt naked. I'm not wearing anything but socks and latex. This is when I still believed in condoms. Like now, raw is law now. So if I can't trust you with my meat, you can't have it. So I'm sitting there. I got socks on and latex, and I'm just quivering. My meat's just quivering. She jumps up off me. She runs to the door, and she's like, "Granddad, like I ain't got no clothes on. I ain't dressed yet. I'm getting dressed." He's like, "What's all this noise?"
Oh.
Yeah, so grandfather stays in the house too. So I didn't know, right? I met the brother and the baby brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's why the big brother didn't care. He knew granddaddy was coming up there.
Oh, granddad gonna take care of that.
So granddad's at the door. So I'm looking at granddad dead in one of his eyes. Like I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him. She's talking about I'm not dressed. He said, well, stop all that damn noise and make me some breakfast.
Oh, he said a breakfast.
Breakfast. Made me some breakfast.
Some breakfast.
She's like, okay, let me put some clothes on, okay? And he was like, all right. And she closed the door, and I look at her, and I'm like, yo, what the hell was that? I know he saw me. I'm looking him dead in his eyes. She's like, oh, he's blind in the eye.
Shut up. But he said breakfast. He said breakfast.
And 50 some breakfast. I'll never forget it.
What they got to do with his ass?
I never forget it,
he can't see also.
I can't make this up. Like,
Thank
dude.
God you ain't saying nothing, though, because he might have been blind, but was he deaf?
If he heard right.
Said something,
if I would have said something or moved.
He wasn't deaf. He heard the noise. You heard
the noise.
It was meant to be. You was meant to stroke.
Because I don't know. You probably wouldn't have been here today.
He would definitely would have he would have caned me. I would have death by caning.
Man.
So that's like,
as soon as you got started, that was gonna be the end.
One of the funniest things that's ever happened to me. The other funniest thing is one time this girl had this big brown dog named Stanley. I don't know who names the dog Stanley. But she tied she chained Stanley up, and we're in the room, in her room, we're stroking. It's another sophomore year story.
You had a busy sophomore year.
Sophomore year is when
I started. Now you're making me worry because my son is a freshman right now. So now I'm worried.
I was in my glow. Sophomore year, I was in my glow.
Clearly.
And so I'm like, she tied Stanley up. We in the back, we getting it in. I'm tearing her off. She okay, all right, cool. So anyway, but this is like my second day over there, because the first day, this is my first time running into Magic Box. Magic Box is like a unicorn with like Tears of Erykah Badu in it and Christmas elves that massage you while you're inside.
What?
It's my first time. I'm talking about it's magical. Like, fellas know what I'm talking about. You've all had that. Maybe you haven't had that one chick.
I love me some Erykah Badu though. Follow her on Instagram, y'all. She is
Fat Belly
else.
Yellow. Listen, Erykah Badu
went right over like whoop.
Erykah Badu's vagina will change your religion. You will come in a Christian and leave talking about some hamdulillah.
Baduism and all
that. You will definitely.
Yeah, because everybody didn't talk to her and change.
They have changed
dramatically.
It's that good. So this is my first time running into that.
Don't mess with that Badu.
That good, like the wet, like the magic box. There's 3 levels to the box. There's like lunch box. Everybody could do lunch. I want lunch. I can do lunch. You can do lunch. I can do lunch. I'll do that. Then there's like sandbox. Kill yourself. Just dedicate that trash box to the Lord.
Sandbox.
Join the mother's board. Nobody wants it. Stop trying to give it to people. And then there's magic box. So this is my first time running to Magic Box, and the first time I hit it like 3 times, and was like, well, okay, real quick. I hit it like 3 times, like straight American Pie. I hit it and was like, skeet, 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 right? So the second day I came over there is when the day I worked it out, and I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, so now I know what I'm dealing with. So now I'm wearing it out. Stanley hears me killing his master, and he's barking. Roo, roo, roo. I hear the dog barking. Never ever thinking that he would break his chain. This dog broke his chain, goodness. Came in and almost bit me in the butt. And
what kind of dog was that?
Some brown dog. His name was Stanley.
Just a brown dog.
It was a big brown dog.
That would be interesting to have a bite mark, a permanent bite mark on your.
I would love to tell you I still have that mark, but he didn't get me. I moved around just in time. Yeah.
Well,
we about to wrap it up, y'all.
Yes.
You'll have us down.
But real quick, yes. L. Williams, thank you so much for coming by. Like, this my boy, y'all. He's so dang funny. Please, where can we follow you at in social media?
At Hosted by L on Instagram. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, it is Leonard Williams, spelled the traditional Jewish way. I'm brown Jewish, which means I have lots of money waiting on me somewhere. I just haven't found it yet.
And I didn't get a chance to shout out my girl Peyton's restaurant, Truth, over there on Pershing. Please go check her out. She's got a really bomb-ass patio going on. We're going to have a show there. I talked to Elle about it. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at only Tiffany Lynn. I'm sorry. Yeah, only Tiffany Lynn. Sorry, I changed it. And then Facebook fan page, Tiffany Lynn. Where can we follow you at, girl?
On Instagram, Bonafide, BONAFYD _ and on Facebook, Brandy Saban Powell.
SIOB.
That's right.
Something else. But
trust me, you type in Brandy with the SIA, it's coming up. It's me.
And don't worry, we'll get a fan page going real soon for Hot Life Radio. Next week we'll be in our brand new studio.
Shout out to Earl Winfrey.
Yes, shout out to Earl Winfrey. Follow Intellectual Radio. Go to YouTube, Intellectual Radio. Subscribe, IntellectualRadio.com. We will see you guys next week at 10 p.m.
iHeartMedia Station.
iHeartMedia Station. Love y'all.